And we also are eager to know new tools for assessment, and definitely this will help all our staff members to proceed here with all these tools in the coming time. Over to you, sir.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Welcome all. Once again, I got a one request that I should go a little slow. Yes, the session is not consist of so much things, but it is more of interactive sessions. So you need to participate in between of the session. I'll be sharing some of the course. I'll be sharing some activity, and you need to participate in all these activities and giving your input to learn more and more. So directly I am moving forward to the presentation. So as you have already seen the first slide, which talks about online assessment tools for the 21st century educators. Means what are the tools which are available for learning or for giving some assessment to the students. So you are already aware of my profile. So let's start. So this is a basically introduction, and so we are starting with the introduction, then types of assessment, then tools which I am covering: Mentimeter, Kahoot, Exam.net, Google Form, and there are other tools as well available which you can use in your session. And last, we have a question answer form. So I am taking 4 tools: Mentimeter, Kahoot, Exam.net, and Google Form. So I'll be giving you a demonstration for using this tool. Now, so Mentimeter, directly, Mentimeter, the first tool is a Mentimeter, which help us to create interactive presentation meetings wherever we are, and it gives a real-time input. So Mentimeter is a very good tool which asks my audience to give some input, and we can on the real-time basis we get the answer. So we'll use this activity now. So this is the first screen. How to open it? You just need to go to mentimeter.com and you can start creating your applications, or start creating your quizzes, or you can start accessing your students. When you signed up, this is the screen wherein you'll get your sign in. Once I'll say sign in, so it will, here in the sign in button will be there. Once I sign in, the screen will change to this. It says your presentation. So it means whatever the presentation I have made, so it will be available to me. Next we have, this is when you click on the presentation mode, this screen will be covering up. So whatever the number of presentations I have created, it is displaying here. So first of all, we'll play one activity. Everyone please open menti.com. Everyone please do this activity right now. Open right in your browser menti.com. It will ask you the code. Enter the code 398488. Everybody please open the website. I think I have not shared the screen. No one, somebody can. So this is my screen. I was here. So each assessment was an opportunity and for a feedback and a help, not a dreadful experience in humiliation. So with this quote, I have already started Mentimeter. So what you need to do, you just need to, I was explaining this from the slide. What is a Mentimeter? So Mentimeter is a interactive and presentation. So it gives our real life and remote teams. So this is the first screen. When you click on, it will show you your presentation. It will be a sign in button here. When you sign in, it changed to your presentation because I have already stored my uh, presentation, so it's showing me my presentation herein. Now, this is all my presentation available here. Whatever I have done, all the sessions, it's showing me all the presentation. Now, what you have to do, you have to use this activity. First, I'm giving you a feel of this activity. Then we can start with the learning of Mentimeter. So please, now you can see the screen. So please open menti.com and use the code 39848. Everybody, please open menti.com. I think my screen is available. Please open menti.com. Everyone, I hope my screen is visible to you, that whatever you are writing, it's directly sharing on the screen. So please, it is asking you the three things. First, you need to write in 3 words. Like 4 people have already filled this. You can see on the real life environment that 4 people herein I can see that 4 people have filled. So dynamically, whenever you are filling something, it will show me the all, and it automatically creates the word cloud. So only 4 people have filled this. Please do fill this option. Write in 3 words, any word you can say, and it automatically creates word cloud for me. Please open, you can see here, open menti.com, use the code 39848. You can see on the screen. Just open menti.com, use the code 39848 and start filling in 3 words. What's your expectation from this session? So everyone can see, this is the first question wherein I am asking, 11 people have filled this. So whatever the word is filling up maximum time, that word will be automatically bouncing up from in the word cloud. Like say the people are filling learning, more of learning, life, new learning, style, learn section, user friendly. So automatically you can see it's a real time assessment. So we can give this activity on the class that kindly fill what you have learned in 3 words. So they can write these words and automatically it will start increasing the word cloud. 17 people have filled this word cloud. So let's move to the another type of question. This is a question wherein students are filling up 3 codes or a 3 words that creates a word cloud. Sometimes we have a open-ended kind of question. So what is an open-ended wherein student can write anything? So I am changing my screen. Those who have filled this, that's good. 21 people have filled out of I think 45. Just 50% of the participants filled this. Now another screen I'm sharing. Next question is, why assessment is important? You can write any line. Why assessment is important? Again, same code. When you are on the screen, it changes to the next screen. Now the question is why assessment is important. Now you can write a complete sentence or your 2 words, stay safe and healthy. Somebody has written. It automatically, it's not a word cloud now. I can change the shape of this figure. Please fill fast because we are running short of time in that case if you will not fill fast, because we have so much content to cover. To judge your knowledge, to component of learning, to know learning outcomes, evaluation of the subjects, good. 6 people have filled now. To know the capability of the student. Assessment help in understanding the student, understanding and learning outcome. To get the idea of their learning. So all these are the importance of an assessment. So how can you do this kind of thing? What sort of questions you can do with this Mentimeter tool? So we learn now this. 15 people have filled, so I'm going back. So how I have done this kind of thing? So whenever you are need to, so you need to create this kind of environment for your students. So open this website called mentimeter.com. Please start noting down. You can open the website, like I am opening another tab so that I can show you how to sign up. So you just open the site mentimeter.com. So I told you that it gives you an option, login or sign up. So I just need to sign up because I don't have any account. So I'll click here. I'm talking about this portion. You can just click on sign up. You want to sign up with Facebook account or sign up with Google account. So you can use any of the accounts. So you can sign up with Google. If you have a Google ID, you can enter the Google ID and it will create your account on this mentimeter.com. When you have created your account on mentimeter.com, the screen changes to this interactive presentation. So I'll click my presentation, means it's click. I'm clicking here, your presentation. So your presentation. These all are the presentation which I have already created for the various session which I have taken. I had already taken in the this COVID era. So I need to create my presentation. I'll create new presentation. So what is the name of the? I'm creating a small quiz. I'll write quiz or webinar. Let's say I'm creating webinar. So automatically my screen changes with the title here, webinar. I can change later on as well. You can create unlimited presentations using Mentimeter, but you can have only 2 slides in particular presentation. It means you can ask only 2 questions in this Mentimeter free tool. I'm saying free tool. It means if you are using a paid tool, you can use n number of screens. You can, if you are using your mobile phone, you can increase the size of the, you can just click on your screen and you can increase the size. I hope my screen is visible. I can increase if somebody wants that. So I think now it's visible a little bit better. So these are the type of question which I can ask to my student. Multiple choice, word cloud, open-ended, scale, ranking, and Q&A. So if I am asking you a question answer, so I can create. So different type of question you can create. You can create a complete PowerPoint herein as well, which you can run remotely. The purpose of Mentimeter is that we can run these kind of things remotely. It means like I have given you an option wherein I've just told you, open the Mentimeter, menti.com, write the code. It means if I am using the same presentation will be running on your mobile phone. So that is the advantage of using Mentimeter. I can ask advanced question. I can create a quiz which can run throughout the world. So these kind of things we can do. Right now, I have created two questions for you. One was a word cloud. Here it is. I have created word cloud question and open-ended question. So you can create any sort of question out of these questions wherein we are talking about these kind of questions. I'm clear with this, I hope. So we can use these options, these type of questions to the student, multiple choice, word cloud, open-ended, scale and ranking, and Q&A. When I click on here, so ranking, let's say I'm asking ranking, rank the session. So you can see, I said rank the session. I say rank the session. And rank is excellent, good, or I can say very good, good, or I can say fair. Now my slide is ready. First slide is ready. Now I need another slide. I can say add slide. And I want a different type of question there. I want multiple choice question. So I can use multiple choice question. Now question is, name the Prime Minister of India. So I can ask any question here. Now, Jawaharlal Nehru, Lal Bahadur Shastri, Narendra. And I need a fourth option, so I'll say Rahul Gandhi. So these are the four options I have given you. Now, and what sort of result I am looking for? I want a bar chart, I want a donut, I want a pie, or a dot. So I can change for this, like right now it is a bar chart, default is a bar chart. Whenever somebody is choosing, this bar chart will be available. So these is a very simple tool. I can customize a little vote, close voting, hide instruction bar. What is the instruction bar? Whatever it's written here, that's called instruction bar. If I say hide instruction bar, you can see the first line which was saying menti.com and this is a guide. Hide result. I will not show for the hide result. And close voting means the result will be closed. So these are the various, I can use any color. For customizing this, I need to use a paid plan. Now, how to share? There are different ways. Share, I can give you the link. When you open this link, directly you can vote. Or I can give you, open the menti.com and this link automatically work for 2 days. So the participant will enter 559169. So these are the ways I can share, or I can directly say present. When I say present, so it will show me this kind of question. So you can use, if you want to use rank the session right now, so you can say present. You can open menti.com once again, use the code 559169. Automatically the graph will rate it, the first, second, third. So this is the way we can create menti.com presentation or a simple assessment tool for real life learning and immediate answer. For example, if you have taught a student one of the topic and you say define pollution in your own words, so you can use menti.com and you can just share the code. Whatever they are filling, they can see on a real time basis what they are writing without knowing who is writing anything. That is the disadvantage we can say in our thing, that you will not come to know who is applying, because these tools are like somebody is have already selected excellent. So when I need to change the question, I'll just change the question. Prime Minister of India, somebody can mark this as well, whomsoever has marked. So it will automatically show me the graph. So this is what mentimeter.com, wherein you can real time पे आप लोग you can use the application. So I'm closing down this section. So that is what configuration, more of the thing, audience view, presenter view. So these are all these things you can, when you click on home, you will come back to the all the session. I hope Mentimeter tool is clear to everyone, and we are closing down the mentimeter.com. So I'm going very slow. I hope somebody asked me to go slow, so I'm going very slow now. Now let's continue with this session once again. So the next tool, I hope Mentimeter is okay. So next tool is Kahoot. Now there is a difference between Kahoot and a Mentimeter. When I say Mentimeter is kind of professional tool, wherein people use this in a professional manner, in a formal manner. But when I talk about Kahoot, it is a game-based learning platform. And again, it's a real-time basis. And for now, for the educational purposes, it is free for few months till the COVID time. So you can use this kind of tool as well for assessing the student on the real life. Like in other cases, if I use any of the you have done Google form, student can take a screenshot and click the picture, send the answer to the WhatsApp group. So we cannot control the cheating kind of environment in our class, but using this tool you can control up to some extent that cheating will be avoided. Now how to use this is what Kahoot is. So you just need to open a kahoot.com. For Mentimeter, student need not to download anything. For Kahoot, student need not to download anything. They can just open this application in their mobile phones or a laptop, and they can attempt this. They don't need to download anything. So this is the kahoot.com. This should talk about kahoot.com. When you open the kahoot.com, this is the first screen which appears. Now to start with, I'll say login. When I say login, the screen changes. So let's learn kahoot.com, a demonstration of a kahoot.com. So I'll open again. I'll start with the activity, then I'll explain how to use Kahoot. So I'm already having a login. So it will open my ID. So I've created one of the quiz for you people. So you can participate. Now how to play this kind of, I hope you can see my screen. So this is your, I'll say play. Now how to play? How to play means whenever you will enter, like first just open kahoot.it. Everyone just open kahoot.it in your mobile phones or a laptop. It will ask you the figure. It will ask you the game pin. The game pin is 483383. Everyone please open kahoot.it. You need not to download, just write kahoot.it, enter the game pin, and please write your right name. Do not write any wrong name, so that we'll not come to know who's going to be first. Like Pallavi ma'am has joined. 2 people have joined this. So everybody need to do these activities, then only you can feel the advantage of. So 5 players have joined us. I'll wait maximum. I need 30, around 30 people should join. Otherwise, I'll not start the session. I'll not continue. Only 6, 7. Please open kahoot.it. 9 people have joined. Good number. 15 is a good number. People have joined. Subhashini. So I can see people are joining me. 18 people have joined me. More people. 20. Akshay. Great. Great. Excellent. So Kahoot.it. I hope you are able to see my screen if you have not switched over. Reena ma'am. So those who are using two devices, it will be easy for them, because normally when we are using these kind of concepts, we just send the question to the student and student can see everything. Now you will see 4 pictures. Somebody, after instructing even, somebody has entered as SSS. Now how to play? Once I say start, I'll read the question on my screen. You can see question. You can see question on my screen, and you will get 4 options. If it is a 4 option based, you will get 4 colors, and whatever the right, you need to see the screen as well, my screen as well, to answer these, because otherwise question will not be available to you. It will be in the starting. So 30 players have joined. So I'm starting. You will get 4 figures, 4 different colors. Whatever the color you will choose, that is the right answer. Let's start with the first question. I'm starting straightforward. 30 people have joined us. Dr. D.Y. Patil School is the name of the competition. 1, 2, 3, go. Let's say the first question, multi-select question. Who is the Chief Minister of Maharashtra? Who is the Chief Minister of Maharashtra? Devendra Fadnavis, red color. Shivraj Chauhan, Uddhav Thackeray, Sharad Pawar. If you choose green color, it's Uddhav Thackeray. If you choose blue color, it's Shivraj Chauhan. If you choose Devendra Fadnavis, it's red color. If you choose Sharad Pawar, it's blue color. So 10 people have a total. You can see that it's a time-based game. Whatever the time you have taken to mark this answer, it automatically change your rank. It means it's a real life. If somebody is sending an answer to someone else, it means they cannot send that fast. Like only 14 people have marked this question. 15. I'm starting with the next question. Be careful. You just need to see the color and the icon available on your screen. Now Madhvi ma'am is leading with the 842 points because she marked the right answer. Neela ma'am is the second. So you can, leaderboard will dynamically change whenever you play. Next question, again you need to choose the right color. When I read the question, I'll read the color as well. The next question is, school was established in the year. I'm talking about D.Y. Patil School. 1991 red color, 1990 blue color, 1992 circle with a yellow type color, and 1993 is a square based color. So 4 people have marked when your school is being established. Now 20 people have answered. Good number. Automatically after 20 seconds the question will be expire. So many people, 13 people have marked it's established in the year 1992. Next question, ready for the next question. A good number, increased 15 to 20. People understood how to play this kind of Kahoot. Now again, Madhvi ma'am is leading. Reshma ma'am comes leading with some upgrade. Devashri ma'am is again, Gayatri ma'am, and the last one. Next, third question. Dr. D.V. Patil complete name is Devendra Yashwant Rao Patil, red color. Dhanedeo Yashwant Rao Patil, and you can choose the right answer. If you know Dr. D.Y. Patil complete name, red color, blue color, and 9 people have understood this. Okay, great. Only 9 people can identify this. Next question. Now, Reshma ma'am leading with 2500 points. Now, how it is calculating the time? The time taken by you, and she has marked all 3 correct answers. If you can see my screen, it's showing Reshma ma'am has streak with a 3 correct answer in a row. How fast you mark this answer, it will automatically increase your score. And the maximum marks for one question is 1000, which I can increase to 2000 as well. The next question, the fourth question is a very simple question. Mumbai is the capital of Maharashtra. True or false? Blue is true, false is red. So you can mark. You can see I have used 20 answer, 21, 23, 24. Time is getting over. 26, 27, and 27 answer. That's good. And everyone marked the right answer because it was a very tough question. And you are very good people. Next. Again, Reshma ma'am is leading. Madhvi ma'am is on the second. Anu ma'am is on third. Devashri ma'am has not changed her position. Pallavi ma'am is new to this leading board. The last question. Again, the last question. It's a poll type question. The session is good or bad. Just two answers. Good or bad. Good is red color. Bad is blue color. So 24 answer we got, and 11 seconds to go complete this. 26 answers, 8, 6, 27 answer we got, 2, 1. So that is skipped. So now podium will be available here. Who is going to be third? Anu ma'am is third. You can see on my screen. Second position is Madhvi ma'am, and first position is, you can see, whose name is this? Reshma ma'am. So she won the quiz. And runner-up is Devashri ma'am and Pallavi ma'am. You can see on my screen, it's displaying the complete assessment. And the marks is on the real-time basis, no cheating, nothing. And we can do this kind of activity in the class, or we can assign, student can fill these answer at home as well. Now next. So this is what complete. So I can see the difficult questions. Two थे इसमें. One was Dr. D.Y. Patil's name, 17% correct, and who is the Chief Minister of Maharashtra, 29 people marked correct. So the answer was Uddhav Thackeray and D.Y. Patil complete name. So this is just a small review of this quiz, that how this happened. I hope you got an experience of how to use Kahoot. Now, it is a real life wherein you are using. Now, how I have done this. So this is my screen wherein I have created the complete quiz. Now, when you logged in, your name will be here. Now, I need to create a new quiz. I am now telling you how to create new Kahoot for your classroom. You just need to click on the create button. Create button. Again, I am showing you where is the, when you logged in, here is the create button. Here is the create button. This is my create button. Now I'll click on the create button. Now I can create different types of things here. So, but I need to create a quiz. I'll say new Kahoot. Now, by default, it will show you multiple choice questions wherein you can see the answers. Time limit, you can increase or decrease, as I have given 20 seconds. So you can increase the time. When you're accessing the student, you can increase or decrease the time. I can make the question of 30 seconds. I can increase the marks to 2000, to 1000, or 0. These are the three parameters. There is no in between. So it's 1000 default. You can, now, if you see my screen, herein you need to write your Kahoot name. If you see, herein you need to write the Kahoot name. Whatever the class 7, let's say I'm creating a Kahoot for class 7. So I'll write here class 7. I hope I've increased the size so that you can see more of this. Now here is, we are creating Kahoot class 7. And I can write here social science. And chapter, I can mark here chapter as well. Chapter, let's say soil, if it is there, I don't know. And I can change the cover image. Kahoot, you want upload image, you want like I can say image library. It will give me option which image I want. I want science, it's not science. It's, let's say, politics. I'll use a image for politics, this kind of image. So this image will be there on my, and where need to store it, let it be my Kahoot, English language, and there is nothing. Kahoot music. You can, you have not heard about the music. When I was playing, I just mute the music, otherwise it plays with the music. Now done. This is my quiz setting for Kahoot. Now I need a question. I can type the question here. What is the question? Name the Chief Minister of Delhi. This is the question. Herein I can mark the correct answer. Correct answer is, let's say, Madan Lal Khurana. Second is Arvind Kejriwal. So this is the right answer. Arvind Kejriwal is the Chief Minister of India. So I'll say on this option. This is the correct answer. If my size is not increased, I'll not get these kind of things. As I have increased the size, it's coming up out. If I'm not using a Zoom screen, it will, I can type here. Let's say I can write here any other name, Manish Sisodia. And Tiwari, Mr. Tiwari. So I have already marked Tiwari as a right answer, Arvind Kejriwal as a right answer. Time limit is 30 seconds, single select option. Sometimes you can give a multiple select, but I am using single select. Now I can use the image. I can use image. So automatically it's giving me an option, Chief Minister, Delhi, Khurana, Arvind, Kejriwal. So if I click on Kejriwal, so the picture of Kejriwal will be displayed here. I can use the Kejriwal. So image will be added. And I can see the preview of this question, how it will look like in the Kahoot. You can see the question is look like this. So I'll go back. Now I can add multiple types of questions. So how can I do? Ask question, add question. I can ask quiz, true, false, type the answer, puzzle, slide, or poll. So I have used, when I have taken your Kahoot, so I have used quiz, true, false, or poll. I have used 3 options to get the answer. So let's say I need a true or false. I can use mathematics equation, something x square. So I can x square plus 1. I'll just click again, plus 1 equal to x plus 1. Again I'll click, I'll type 2. Both are same. Answer is false. I'll mark the correct answer. If I want image, or I can upload the image from my system. Like say I'm uploading this image, or I can remove. I can click from the YouTube. I can just find a YouTube video. I'll just find out math identity. And let's say I'm giving this kind of thing, or So I can use any algebraic expression. This is my video URL. I'll just go, I'll paste. Even I can set the time limit up to what time you want to show the video. So this is a very good option. You can use if you are using a SST. So I'll use soil. I'm using soil erosion video. So I just want to ask which type of soil it is. YouTube need to open. So I can mark time limit that I need to show this much only. I'll write here soil erosion. So let's say I'm using this. So I'll just see complete video as sheet erosion. So I'm using this video. Here is the link of the video. You can see on the address bar. It's there. I'll just YouTube link. I'll paste the link and I'll say set the limit. You just play 1 second to 1.1, 01 to 20 seconds. Done. Set. Now add. Just a minute. 20. Done. So 1 to 1.5 second video I have set. So when I say preview, you can see it's showing the 5-second video with the question, and this kind of environment it look like. So this is a way you can add YouTube video to your session, any video. Now I have already used true false slide. You can explore more on this. Now what are the other options you can use for this? Question bank. So Kahoot is already having so many questions created by so many educators or people. So these are the questions. If I've written, see this, what does soil not do? I can add this question directly to my quiz. Soil protection required, I can add this. Good. Forest soil is good, added. So I got many questions which are being created by the other educators or some other people. So I can add directly these kind of questions to my Kahoot. I hope this is very simple. People have used and people have given the right answer, 20 seconds, and I can say preview. You can see the question. It's very good to get these kind of questions and with the pictures. Now you say, I don't want a question bank. I want a slide, or you can download the Excel sheet. In that particular Excel sheet, you can add the question and upload that sheet to this Kahoot. The quiz will automatically being created. So it's very simple to create a quiz. Now I'll say done because I have already done the settings before starting. So now I'll say done. I'm clicking here on the done button because I have done. I have seen the preview. I need to save. So I'll say done. I'll click on this area wherein I'll say done. Now done is there. Now you want to test. If you want to test this Kahoot, click on test this Kahoot. It will automatically give you an option. You can see now it's giving you player versus player, means devices versus devices, or team versus team, means if 5 students are sitting in one team, 5 students are sitting in second team, and they are using a shared device. So you can use any of these options, but I'm using here classic option. So I'll use classic. So when I say classic, it will show me ready to join. It's just checking out. You can see the quiz. This is my pin. Every time you run, it will give you a new pin. So I'll enter here. This is just a testing. I'm testing my quiz. Whether I got a right thing, nickname, as you have already entered, I'll enter KR. Now, Veshu and KR is being 2 people. Oh, great. People are joining this quiz. Great. Now I'll say start. Class 7 social science. I can mark. Now you can see my screen. Name the Chief Minister of Delhi. The question appears. Here are the answers. Now how can I use? I can use, like say Arvind Kejriwal. I was telling you the color. So Arvind Kejriwal is in a blue color. You need to click here to mark this answer. So this is the way you need to tell. First time it will take up time to cover up. Second time student will understand what they need to do. Let's talk about second question. 5 people joined. Great. The next question, I'll click on the next. Is it same, true or false? So it's false. I'll just click on the red color on my mobile screen. Skip. I'll say next. Next question. Leaderboard, I can say skip. Third question. What does I'll not to do? Because I have just added, so I am not aware. Does not grows plant. Not to do. I think I don't know which answer. So we got an answer. So this is a way we can check. Now, what is the beauty of this? I'm just canceling this quiz because it's not. Now, play now. I click play now. Teach or assign. Teach we have already done because I have played you with you. And assign means you can time this quiz, what time it will start, what time you want to cancel it. So automatically you can set the quiz question timer for everything. Now, we are done. We are just see the, I'll say back to edit. I'll say click on the K Premium to go back because I'm on the screen. I want to go to the home screen. So what I will do, I'll click here to go on back screen. So I'll click here K Premium and I'll be on the home screen. Now this was my quiz which I stored here. Now I need to see the report. The reporting is more important than, because being a teacher, we need a comprehensive report. So you have a different reports here. You can see on the front here, we have reports. So you can take a report. So I'll just click on the report. So we have so many types of reports. So see, finished, and I'll say open for the report. Fine. So this is a report, a quick report here. Now I need a Excel type report. I'm looking for an Excel type report. I'll download report. You can see here download report. So I'll download. An Excel file will be downloaded to my system. Now, if you click here, you can see played on 11 July, hosted by me. 33 players joined the group. 5 question was there. Correct answer weightage, responses. This is the summary of the complete quiz. Now final scores. You can see the final score of each participant. 33 people have joined. You got few answers correct, 4 correct. So Kahoot summary again, how they marked the first quiz, second quiz, third quiz. So complete report of the things which you have done. So you can download the report from here. You can just click, you can say download report, or you can say open report. You can see the podium again. Here is the podium. You can see the podium. You can start the music because I have unmuted the music, so it's not displaying the music. So this is all about Kahoot. I hope it's clear to everyone. So this is a MCQ based assessment tools wherein you don't require to download anything. Similarly, Quizlet is there, Socrative is there, which you can use for simple assessment for the student. Now, the next tool we are talking about, exam.net. Again, I need a participation in this as well. That exam.net, basically it's a Sweden based company which is being used in the Swedish school for 1 million exams each semester. In India, we have, basically in India, we cannot stop the teaching, stop the teaching, cheating. The word is cheating. Stop the cheating because so many smart people are here. But because we have an examination pattern wherein we give a direct question. But in international level, if I've seen, that people give you case study based question wherein student cannot teach from the internet even. Using this tool, one of the beauty is that if student is attempting any question on the website, if he changes its screen, the exam will directly automatically logged and will come, the teacher who is serving the exam will get a notification that particular student have cheated or changed their screen. Now, when you on this, what is the website? Exam.net is the website. Just log into exam.net. You are a teacher, so you need to create an account. If you are a student, you just need to enter the exam key. That's it. Means again, student need not to download any software. If you want an advanced level of security, then student need to do the download of this software. Now I have already done few of the examination using this. So for you people, I have created one of the exam. So this is the exam key. So where as a student, when you open, it will ask you the exam key. So you can write here WRT DMX case sensitiveness, then your exam will start. This is the student portal. I have already explained. You just need to start the question. So this is a student exam page. When the student will enter that key, exam will start. The student will write the answer here. I have given name the principal of the school, write the year of establishment, write some good points about the school. So this is a small 3 questions way I have given you. Please open exam.net and use the code to attempt these 3 questions so that I can show you how you can surveillance the exam. So this is what the begin exam. So already I have just wait. I need to surveillance. So I'll click here. I need to surveillance. So you just start the exam and you can write WRT DMX. This is my screen. Any volunteer can start so that you can see the actual usage of this portal. Just log into as a student, WRT DMX. This is what the queue is. Maurya ma'am entered. Any other people? 2-3 people? One more, one, 2, 3. Again, only one started the exam, one ongoing. Anyone, any 2-3 people can start so that we can see actual working of this exam.net. It's basically you can use for the summative assessment. 2 people. Let's start the exam. So, ma'am, I'm opening the test. Good. Good people. 4 have joined. 5. I think 4. So, if you change your screen, the screen will automatically logged and I'll get a notification here. So, I'm starting with this exam. Open. And now it's open. So many people joined. Very good. Excellent. So now you can start writing your exam and I can see a real life. If I click on Akshay sir, so device is Windows and IP address, whether he is using another IP address, so exam being loaded. So I can see what you are writing even. Let's say I'm opening someone's screen. So she is using again Windows device. This is the IP and waiting to exam. Exam was loaded. Now I can see here is status and action, student answer, settings. So I'll say student answer. Ma'am have entered. So she has written the year. So I can see on the real life, ma'am has written this. Pallavi ma'am is just signed in. So you can see the people are what the people are writing. So I can see who is writing something. So Vishali ma'am has not written anything. So if you are writing an answer, I can see here what you are writing. Now, again, see, if you see my screen, if you can see Vaishali ma'am, student is logged out, click here to unlock. It means Vaishali ma'am has used something else. She has just changed her screen so that the exam gets logged. So as a teacher, I can see this message, or she can send a message to me that due to this reason, I have logged my. So once I click here, the exam will be unlocked. So similarly, ma'am exam is being logged. So I can see here the exam lost focus, 15 seconds. So the time between the logged. And so many people have Moria, so devices and everything you can use here. You can just see. Now I can close this exam if I want to, because it was a very simple exam. I can check the exact position of the test, what people have written. No one might. And you can, once you submit the exam, it will come to me. You can see the all answers. So I can make it time based. So after that particular time, I can make it time based. Here is a time. I can make it time based so that automatically after that time, exam will be over. The individual settings, I can lock, I can individually, for example, I hope people have done, submitted, like I can see Poonam ma'am has submitted. See, there is a different options I can open for the different students. I think I should wait here. People are still doing. So this is the status of action, ongoing, filter student, download. So I do have these kind of options. Now individual seconds. So because when you create an exam, you can give certain rights to the student, whether he can spell check, because if it is an English exam, whether you want when student is typing some answer, he should get an option to check the spelling or not. So you can stop, or you can, if it is an English exam, you can say no. Speech synthesis, you can speak and then write translation, Swedish dictionary, English non-arm, audio recording. So whatever the options you want to give, you can assign this to the students. I hope you got a feel how to attempt these questions. So again, I'm going to exam list. I'll just close this exam. I'll just close. It's over now. No one can submit this exam. Now I want to edit the code. I'll just say preview. So 16 people have started, 10 people have submitted, 6 people are still ongoing. If I want to open the test, I can say open. Otherwise, I can say close. So now people can, I can tell students just submit the exam. After closing down, I can request to submit. Otherwise, your marks will be 0. Set the time for submission. If I click now, I'm covering up how the surveillance can be done and how you can control the exam. For submission means automatically when you click this button, if the time is over, automatically all the exam will be submitted. Set the timing. You want to time in minutes. Let's say I want 15 minutes. So I can set individual exam keys to resume, means every student will get an individual key. It will not be a simple key. Akshay will get this key, I will give. So every student, we can give every student a different key. Now download the PDF. If I say download the PDF, you'll get a complete report of the students. I'll just click. See, Akshay sir, mark this, word count 8. Similar individual sheet of student is being generated. Is it clear? Even I can get Word file. I can save all this record to the Google Drive, OneDrive, there is an analysis. For this, I need a license. I'm just closing this. So this is how the exam.net works. Now, how to create exam? How to surveillance, I have explained you. There are different options. When you explore more, you will learn more. Now, how to create an exam? It's very easy. Enter the exam name. Let's say social science summative assessment, class 7. Now, no digital exam question. The question is given outside orally on the piece of paper. You can upload your PDF, whatever the question you have created in the Word file. You just create a PDF file, upload the PDF file question. Or as I have done, I have added the answer the following questions. Name the resource person. Of the webinar. So I'll say second question, first question. I can use mathematical tools. I can use anything. I can bold. I like it's like a word. I'll say okay. So my exam. Now what details I am looking for from the student? I can control this. Student identities are replaced with a unique code. Sometimes like when we do for the checking purpose, we don't want like I have created an exam and I want to give to somebody else, that teacher, and he should not know which paper it is. So I can anonymize this kind of thing. Writing area is on, spell check is no. You will not get accessibility. Student will get translation help and done. Even if student want to use the audio file, so student can add the audio file of the answer. Let's say you can say I want to dictate my answer, so student can add subject tools. I can use drawing tool, I can use calculator, I can use GeoGebra for mathematics, and Desmos is a tool for constructing and studying the mathematical graphs. So it means, and the programming test we can take directly. I can just say JavaScript and Python programming test can be done using this. External resources, if you want some external resource as a part of the examination, some YouTube link, some file, so you can add that external resource to the as if some support material for the student. So this is what this is the way we create the exam. I'll say last add PDF document, or I can say create my exam. So exam will be created automatically. I'll do that. Now security, as I said, require high security mode. It means you need to download the software. Allow any browser, but prefer high security mode. मैंने जो ऑप्शन लिया था, what option I have taken, allow any browser, and then I say create exam. So here in social science class 7 is created. I can say surveillance, or I can say preview. If I say surveillance exam, I can share the code with the student beforehand or afterhand, and whenever I give the time, I can open it. So this is the way we can use exam.net as a summative tool for the assessment. I hope it's a good tool to a little bit of control over the cheating. Now, the next tool we were, this was an answer, and this is Google Form you have already used, and but you need to explore more and more. Now I'll giving you some options of the Google tool. So this is the Google tool. Now how to get the Google Form? So again, you will be going to the browser window. You will be logging with your Gmail ID. All these tools, whatever I'm explaining, is free of cost available. You will go here, 9 dots, take the option Google Form. Google Form is used to take input, or you can create a quiz. So like for this, I have created a quiz for you people. So this is a sample quiz. Assessment tools, Dr. D.Y. Patil session by Naveen Gupta, email address, student name, section, and then I can preview, or I can send. I can send you the code or I can email you the question paper and you can start submitting the answer. And again, you will get accepting response or closing the response. I hope these are the questions. You can type any type of questions. So I'm adding 1 or 2 questions here in section 2. So I have used one true false type question, one session wise question, and one question wherein student can write on the piece of paper and he can upload the PDF file along with this question. So this is what we can take a summative assessment using Google Forms, wherein student is writing on the piece of paper. He has seen the question on the Google form and he's writing on the piece of paper, and he just submit the paper, scanning document, add it to the form, and the document will be automatically uploaded to your Google Drive. Now I have used few things, like we got a I was getting so many requests to know how we can restrict the time, because when you open the file until you close, the form will not be closed. So you can use the form limiter is an add-on. You can set the limit of the time. So you can see form limiter. I can say date and time. I can, after that particular time and date, the exam will automatically, let's say I'm marking 2 p.m. 30 minutes, the exam will get automatically over. So this is my, I want to send a message to someone and save and enable. So this is the new thing. Now what sort of question you can ask? There are multiple type of question you can ask to the student. I can just click here. I can say add. So we have a multiple choice question, we have a paragraph questions, we have a checkbox question, we have a drop down, linear scale. Like I'm taking the feedback form in quiz kind of environment only, wherein I have created a form using Google Quiz. You can see, I can show you here. This is your today's feedback form, which I'm sharing with you, and you will fill this and I'll get automatically the responses. Not accepting responses, I am opening this now. Responses you can add, create spreadsheet. I want to create new one, and I've already added one of the add-on that called as Autocrat. You can see, and whenever you are filling, this Autocrat will automatically start sending you the, I'll just click, I'll just say send the certificate to everyone. So automatically I can make it automatic, or I can, oh, I have not done. I'll do. Okay, so this is your Google form. So I'll say share. I can say share shorten link, copy. I'm pasting in the chat window. Please start filling this feedback form because we are through with the session. I hope you like the session. Again, my request, stay safe online. Whenever you do some activities, be careful, see the path, which website you are browsing. Because it's very, very important to see the complete path of the website, which website you are browsing. Try to browse only HTTPS websites which are secured. Now, over to you, Preeti ma'am, for the question answer. Preeti ma'am.
Yes, sir.
I hope people.
I request the teachers, if they have any queries, kindly drop your queries in the chat box. Kindly use the chat box to drop your queries so that we can ask sir about it. So there is a query about is how to download the response of the student on Google Form.
Ma'am, they can download the Excel file. It's always available in the Excel file.
Okay.
And always marked as a auto graded. So whenever student mark the answer, it will auto grade it. So the results are, if you are giving an option to file upload, fine. So it will be automatically marked to the Google Drive.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Anyone else? And please make sure, ma'am, please tell your teachers to write their correct email ID. So many people have marked wrong email
Yes.
ID.
Yes, sir.
So please tell them to mark right email ID.
Yes, sir. Is there anything that the teachers would like to know?
Please tell them if they want to ask anything. I think we are. I'll send the certificate after some time. I'll upload the set. And please mark the, if you mark the right email ID, then you will get the certificate after 10 to 15 minutes.
Yes, sir. All right, sir. I believe that the things are clear to the teachers. So once again, good afternoon to everybody. Naveen sir, principal ma'am, and all the dear teachers. I take this opportunity to extend my gratitude towards Naveen Gupta sir for his informative session. Indeed, sir, you took us to the journey of virtual tools. We really enjoyed working practically on these tools. Thank you very much, sir, for
Thank you so
really
much, ma'am.
informing us all these things. At the same time, I wish to thank Principal Ma'am for her thoughtfulness and understanding the need of the time. She provided us with this platform to upgrade ourselves and to know this all knowledge and use it definitely in our now interactions and even to the assessment of all the things that we would be carrying forward in this teaching learning process. And we really look forward to know many more things. Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you so much, ma'am. I hope
Sir, just
everybody.
now there is one more query that is coming up. May I ask you?